Hello and welcome back to Terra Invicta. We are doing the deep space big fights. We just blew up a massive alien mothership and basically the endgame doom stack, I think. So we're heading back to Jupiter to repair up our fleet, the little bit of damage that we took, and dealing with the other fleets that are coming in here. But then we're cleaning up Ganymede. We're splitting our fleet, half to Uranus, half to Saturn, and then out and beyond from there to wipe out the remaining bases of the aliens. I feel like we might be able to beat it today, but it might take us a few more videos. We're going to lock into the assignments we have and see how we do.
Help them.
Offering support.
I will help them.
I think we had a breakthrough.
Today is basically going to be all about
help them.
how fast do our ships get to where we want them to be. How much time do I spend just watching ships go through space? Because some of us are fast and some of us are slow. New outpost cores. I think that's just a refueling station, but if it's upgradable, at this point, I'm like, why not upgrade it? The more I upgrade it, the more mission control I can get back. We're still blowing up all sorts of bases on Earth, but Earth is well locked into our control right now. Now, there's not really much reason to go back there other than for just assigning counselor missions, which does kind of make me think like, well, we could just send our counselors into space, but I don't really know that speeds anything up more.
Ready for my mission.
You're going to defend the EU.
Securing our
Unrest
control.
is high in the
At your
African
service.
Union. You don't say.
Ready to go.
Acknowledged.
How high we talking here? We're talking 6.3. Not small. With a rest value of 6.8.
We'll restore peace to this nation.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. You can defend that then.
Making things safe for our people.
We are still trying to pump up the environment here, but that goes bit by bit.
Offering support.
Offering assistance.
So
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
we'll make sure the place doesn't
Securing
explode first in
our
the
control.
meantime.
Making things safe for our people.
Munition depot blast. We'll just do full investigations. Nothing more than a case of negligent storage. We lose a little bit of Miltech in Africa. That's totally fine. That really don't affect nobody. Ain't nobody being affected by that.
Things are cooling off.
We do still have a Kenya to absorb. Scientists from the Eiffel Base observed the volcanoes of Io, most geologically active object in the solar system with 400 active volcanoes. Well, that's a lot. Our bases here give us an opportunity to study them in great detail. The cause of this extreme volcanism is the tidal stress being pulled between the gravity of Jupiter and the other Galilean moons, causing extreme heat through friction. Extensive lava flows, some over 500 kilometers in length, cover the surface of Io, and the material ejected beyond the atmosphere produces large plasma torus around Jupiter. Ions ejected from Io significantly shape Jupiter's magnetic field, resulting in it being more than twice the size it otherwise would be. Well, we might as well make a thorough investigation here, use a ton of boost, gain 10,000 science. This is the first one of these events that it's actually given like a decent amount of science. A reasonable amount considering how much it costs. So we gonna do that. We gonna zoop right on over there. Okay, you're getting mines. You're getting typhoons in the PDL. We still got a bit of that old mission control available here. Nice. Okay, and our fleet arrives outside of Jupiter to get patched up. Then they can intercept Victor 162. I mean, they're also coming into Jupiter, so.
Reporting in. Heading to the LZ.
You're gonna work on that, and you're actually gonna advise
Lend
Africa.
in my expertise.
suppose I could be advising the PDL. But I feel like Africa has got the better room for growth right now. So we'll do that. So putt ships.
I will help them.
Oh,
I think
putt
we had a
putts.
breakthrough.
Alien fleet launches for low Mercury orbit. 2.9 coming from Canis. See, I was talking about this. I was saying we're going to have to deal with those guys out here.
Cleaning things up.
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
Prepping for next mission.
Prepping for next mission.
Somebody is
Violence
stealing
is abated.
research from me.
Prepping for
Nobody is spotted.
Clearing things up.
Everybody has 20
mission in
loyalty.
progress.
Cleaning things up.
How the
Cleaning things
hell
up.
is anybody a
Prepping for next
traitor?
mission.
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
Cleaning things up.
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
I will report when my mission is complete.
Definitely having someone to
By
wipe
the
out all these
numbers.
tiny bases around would be nice. There are all these like very small fleets zooming around that I would like to have dealt with. You don't really need to use any gas here. Basically just waiting for them to show up in Jupiter orbit. In fact, I can't change you, can I? No, I should have split you first. That's okay. That's it. That's all we do there.
Protecting our interest.
We'll keep it cooking. We're trying to get that, actually, you know what?
I'm here.
Let's pump some more direct investment into this environment. 6.2. It's one of the few things we are trying to do right now is mitigate climate change. And I am seeing a bunch of these guys have level ups as well, so give you some security. Maybe you can get robbed less. You're already maxed on that, so I probably shouldn't be dumping more points in there, but c'est la vie. Science. You are espionage. It already feels like they're leveling up like crazy, man. I think I'll just start giving you espionage as well to make you harder to find. You're gonna grab those last few points of persuasion. Why not? We are gonna want to start thinking about who we're putting on Too Fast, Too
Offering
Furious
assistance.
as
Lending
well
my
to also go out and do the
expertise.
final mission.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
Offering support.
Because Eddie's gonna come
Securing
along
our
soon.
control.
Things are stabilizing.
Yeah, I guess I'm just like seeing these guys. Though it does feel like they pop in and then go flying all the way back to the deep galaxy. Patina. So this is still a major station. Patina, Canius, and you know what? I want to say that's it. 16 Psyche, actually. They still have a base there as well. That's pretty close to Jupiter. So I think that's... Yeah, maybe what I'll do is I'll have actually one of the fleets cut through, do Psyche, Patina, and then hit Saturn. And the other guys can go out to Uranus, and then maybe Canius. Meantime, we just gotta wait for those interceptions. Love getting the notification that like they're like, this person is shown up. This person has appeared in orbit. It's like, am I still worried about the Protectorate? I don't think I am. I feel like we've destroyed enough of their power base that it's not a problem. Africa and Kenya.
At your service. Making things safe for our people.
Your orders.
Kenya.
Making things safe for our people.
And otherwise they're still waiting. 4.6 hours. Massive engagement. No problem. Send these guys back to the station just to get their quick repair, and then we can split them.
I will help them.
Offering counsel.
I think we had a breakthrough.
All right.
Offering
Now.
assistance.
Protecting our interest.
I have 2 flagships,
Securing our
so
interests.
I feel like let's split this as evenly as we can. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. I guess we'll do favors over into the EAF. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Now we have another set of the boys here. There's a lot of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what I'll do, there's another set of the boys coming in. We'll just have them join up. 6. 1, 2, 3 chat lasses. You both get 1 shield. 1 salvage class each. 5 salvage classes each. And then the scrappers, good luck figuring out how many of those there are. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 scrap lasses. So 6. And then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 42, 3, 4. Oh, I'm in salvage. 40 scrapper classes. So, all right, that's actually easier then. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Accidentally grabbed a scrap las there right at the end. Split. 8.5 and 6.2. Okay. Series attack force. The truth is that I really want these guys attacking the inner orbits. But that's fine. They can do that. So, if you guys were to deal with these inner dweebs, 16 Psyche would be where you go. Actually, sorry, hold on. This fleet is in low IO orbit. I want them to join these dudes. 13.5 hours. Perfect. So the EAF in the meantime. Question the first is, do I need them to intercept this fleet coming out of Canius? Heading to low Mercury. Wow, you really have to use that much to do it. 21 weeks? 2.9 heading to Mercury. Man, I feel like it doesn't need to be them. $25 there. 18 to get to Uranus. 37 if we want any gas left over. All right. Try to remember we got to get rid of Ganymede as well. Future tech, 30 days of investment points for everybody. More mission control, perhaps. So these guys are going to join the Ceres attack force, who are actually just going to go hop on out to Ganymede right now. And then blow up everything that they can out there. Certainly the aliens take top priority. You are some sort of deep space base. So we're going to let you deep space it up. And hope for the best. One alien base down. We'll take over this servant base. The Kremlin base. Do we want you? 5 fizzles? I mean, you got some good stuff. We could. I'm gonna decommission it. I mostly just feel like we have like 20,000 plus of every material. I don't really need any more mines. What I need is like ships. Yeah, there's a small station in orbit here, which we can actually just blow up. All right. So that's everybody gone from Jupiter. No more aliens. No more stinking aliens here, Jupiter. "16 Psyche, you're next." Spend half our fuel getting there. And he's got plenty of attack force to wipe out the place. Now things are moving nice and smooth.
I'm here.
African Union can unify with Kenya. Ain't that what you want to see?
Time to make our move.
Standing by for orders.
That's kind of our last unification here. Environment's still going strong. You guys are wiping out random structures. Imagine interstellar civilization not being able to keep up with one Earth world of ship productions. What's this fleet? 4.3. From where? Patina. It's going to be a year to get there, but okay.
Offering counsel.
I will help them.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
I mean, I will say
Lend
it's
in my
it's more than just one Earth. It's like one Earth plus Mercury plus Mars plus Venus plus Ceres now as well. A bunch of asteroid bases. Does feel like we have made some pretty good claims here in the old galaxy.
Mission complete.
Unify with Kenya.
Target secure.
Happy to have that one. Couple little humanity first ships coming in. I love the idea that we just control Earth's orbit. Like, if I don't want people to land near Earth, I don't have to let them. The African Union confederate with Indonesia.
Where do you need me?
Isn't Indonesia part of the EU?
Heading to the capital.
Ready to go.
Seems to me like, yeah. The answer is the African Union can join the EU. Sure can. And I'm going to let it do it because I don't really want to grab any more territory with these guys. So we can probably slow down government here. I think I'll put a couple points into unity because they're still super fragmented, which is causing this like insurgency to drive up. They are now at 9.99 in sustainability, which should mean carbon dioxide is still going on. I truly don't understand. I own 65% of Earth. And it's so sustainable, and all of them are pumping like 3 pips into the environment. Is it just like America and Brazil is causing all of the problems? I mean, America is definitely causing a lot of problems here. I got to assume because they have such the big GDP. Again, I could just like take a point in here and just start dumping all my money in.
Ready for my mission. Going in hot.
Offering support.
Oh, this guy
Lending my
does not need to do
expertise.
Prepping for mission.
that anymore.
Mission in progress.
I think we had a breakthrough.
Surprised the aliens
Offering
support more
support.
speed. Probes. Yeah, all of our guys are at 20 loyalty now.
Wrapping up here.
So there's
Wrapping up
no
here.
more betraying us.
Wrapping up here.
Laying the groundwork.
The lore kind of explains the discrepancy somewhat nicely. Of environmental factors or interstellar civilizations? I mean, I guess the idea is like they can only fit so much through the wormhole at once, right? How big is this federation right now?
Target destroyed.
That's big. That's a big European Union. I mean, we don't own like the Middle East, but that's pretty much it. Little bits of Europe here. All right. Oh, that was good. I didn't refill this army before I came to attack this base. That was really smart. Well, let's do that first then. All right, dudes. Where is my closest repair bay? Do you have one? Nope. Jupiter. Glad we wasted that time. I thought to myself, maybe I should repair these guys before we leave. But I thought, nah. we'll be fine. Who would have guessed?
Ready for orders.
Who would have guessed?
Securing our
Pan-Asian
control.
needs defense. You're going to go
Ready
for
to go.
another... The last alien structure here.
Taking it to them.
Your orders?
You're no longer needed on this. Now, I don't really know where you would be needed in terms of pumping up our stuff so we don't lose anything. I guess I could put you like in the US.
Making our case.
Why not? Why not?
Offering counsel.
Offering
Run.
support.
Hello. Welcome on in. How we doing, dude?
Protecting our interests.
You're up bright and early this morning, or up late, I suppose. Deep Fringe. How was that? I don't think I know that one. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Brazilian or USAI control points using spoils. Probably need several control points to pump enough environmental investment to counteract it. They don't seem to be spoiling, but they are... The environment is not good in those spots. Tired. It's a late one for you. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. I was going to say it's pretty bright and early here, so... It's good, bit buggy, memory leaks and lags. Yeah, that old early access. The joy of checking out new stuff,
Public
right?
opinion is moving in our direction.
Missions bugged out too. Oh no. Bummer. I hope things are good otherwise, though. Servant fleet arrives at low Mercury orbit. Uh-oh, that's a big servant fleet. 1.1K. Uh-oh. They're docked at a station in Mercury. We might need to do a little something about that. Do we have any ships being built out there? No, sir. The old Henry Durant station. Why don't we build some big boys? What do we need? Dreadnoughts? We got all sorts of ships right now that we could be putting out there. Of all sorts of types. Honestly, I could just probably build like some quick scrap plazas. With a couple of scrappers. Just to thicken up that fleet a little bit. Am I close to beating this? Yes. I'm like either today or tomorrow we should be beating it. Playing it a lot lately. Yeah, we're trying to do the full playthrough. So yeah, it's just been one big playthrough. So
Score one for the good guys.
we're currently out assaulting Uranus and Saturn. And then we have to just get past Neptune. It's basically we got to do these two, take Neptune, and then there's like one more set of bases for the end of the game. So right now our fleets are pretty solidly beating the aliens, and it's mostly just waiting like on our ships to get into deep space. It's slow. Space is big. There's a lot of room to get around. But folks, if you've never seen this game before, it is a great big space game where you deal with both space and Earth. The concept is basically you are one of the secret societies that is ruling Earth, and what you want to do is try and slowly take up different locations in Earth, rule these locations, and then use those to get into space, do space mining, and then fight aliens. The game opens with the aliens have arrived on Earth. It is like day one of we now know there are aliens in the galaxy, and how the world sort of expands out from there. So you have a bunch of counselors that you assign missions. You go out into space. You do all sorts of stuff. It's a long game, but it's a very fun game. I cannot deny it has been, despite being long, it's been a really enjoyable experience. So, you know what? Actually, let's go burn that stuff down in Stockholm. We're at the point now where we're fighting the aliens in deep space. They're not really like coming back into town so frequently.
I will
Pretty
help.
rare that they can get to Earth.
Offering assistance.
I will help them.
Making things
Because you're low
safe for
Jupiter
our
4.3. Okay. Keep an eye on these big ships. Still trying to get in here. What do they look like? Grays like XCOM? Yeah, so this game is actually made by the team, the mod team that did the Long War XCOM mod. And you could see a lot of
People will come to
similarities.
our side.
I can't show you an alien because there aren't any on Earth, but they are gray faces, lots of tentacles.
Target
They
destroyed.
kind of look like mind flayers. They definitely have a bit of that vibe going on. Geopolitics and sci-fi, yeah. Martian gray aliens. Martian gray aliens with tentacle faces. Who talk through stink. Who talk through stink. Who talk through their butts. Basically. All right, what do we got?
Going
One
in
more of
hot.
those,
What do
and
you
then
need?
we'll have this guy stabilize Africa.
We'll make things safe.
Offering assistance.
Offering support.
Offering support.
Thicken up that Mercury fleet so we can deal with those alien-loving servants. All right, and our series forces back in action here. So there's two things. There are these guys who are trying to come out to Jupiter. 25 weeks to intercept them there. If I go back to 16 Psyche, 7 weeks. Well, let's do that first. Fuck that. We should be able to assault that alien base on the asteroids. And we're about halfway out here to
Order is
Uranus.
returning.
We are winning their hearts and minds.
Yeah, and this other fleet coming in is like a long way away. Dude, they keep blowing up stations in Africa. I don't know why they insist on doing that.
The LZ is secure.
They look like Cthulhu people? Yeah, big time. I think so. We're still having a lot of earthquakes and pretty bad climate change happening. So I think, honestly, if we have this extra points, we should try to make a foothold into America at this point. I really never thought we would, but it kind of feels like America and Brazil are where most of the problems are coming from now.
Ready.
You'd be the guy to do it. So can we just nab a point? No, of course it wouldn't be that easy, hey? 3% crackdown. That's very bad. We could... increase unrest in the U.S. and force a civil war. It'd probably topple the democracy, but 30 points each. So 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. 470. I mean, that would only just put us over cap. What is their admin cap? They're probably pretty under it. Yeah, 441 out of 887. We're not going to touch that anytime soon. This is the thing, right? It's like we've basically pushed everybody so far off the planet that they don't really own a lot. The servants somehow own 600. Which I really don't understand. The Nordic Federation is where most of that has to be. No, even that is like very low. I do not understand how they possibly have 600 points, but... I could just take over the Nordic Federation, disband the Nordic Federation. Nordic Federation, Pakistan, and Romania.
What's the up?
I guess let's just like... Man, no, all of our nations are pretty stable. You know what? Yeah, I might Civil War
Demand
America.
justice.
It's not a bad choice.
Offering counsel.
Offering counsel.
We could just pump up public opinion in the Nordic Federation. Now that the alien administration doesn't exist anymore, I actually don't need to flip it. So, and cohesion in the United States is like extremely low. So they are more prone to being flipped through coups.
The people will be free.
.8 at Mercury. Well, they pumped up fast. Actually, Mercury, you have 900 at Genbaku Station. I'm gonna blow up this servant station in low Mercury orbit because I don't want them there. And frankly, I can. We'll assault the Hab. And then we'll just decommission the station. There's a couple of humanity first here, but I'm not soups worried about them, really. Solidify, expand Africa and the EU. Yeah, I'm just concerned about climate change, right? So... like, I don't really need to expand my holdings. I'm just trying to, like, cut down on, like, the biggest polluters at this point. That's a brave choice, dude. You're going from the wormhole to Earth. I don't know what they're thinking. But it ain't very smart. You are totally maxed on science. Command, I guess, at this point. Seeing as he's mostly doing help. You know what? She could also probably advise. She has really good science scores. This guy is also not bad on that front. We'll max him out on espionage first, though. Spurs, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the agency. Yeah, good decision. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it just seems like the only major threat right now is climate change.
I will help.
Or at least the most, like, pressing threat.
Offering
I do have some direct investment we can do.
Mission.
So I can probably have Africa at least start purging. I don't know. Let's pump in like 50 environment at a time here. So that puts us at 10. That's all of my countries at 10 sustainability. Quite literally all of them. And they're all putting 3 points into sustainability. almost all maxed out on democracy. We'll put a couple of points in there. Just for good measure. Because that will max them out pretty soon. Mission controls are going well. Across the board, India. Same deal. You're a bit slower up with the democracy, but you're doing okay.
Mission in progress.
Yeah, I think we'll just... oh man, USA's open to purge right now, but... I suspect they'll defend that. Rich pockets of minerals. Yeah, like I'm mostly concerned, like USA has like 28 nukes, 16 armies. They have more armies than they're allowed to have at the moment. Someone is still stealing tech from us. I just don't understand how this works, but...
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
I will report when my mission is complete.
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
Prepping for next mission.
Awesome. And the series attack force can take this base finally.
Underway.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
So we'll get this crushed. Goodbye, alien base. Blow up that hab. And now they no longer have a spot here. I'm just going to form an automated outpost. Because, frankly, why not? Mostly it's just so that they can't take it again. And then the series attack force. Where's your next stop? This fella. Not him. Not him. Not him. Him. But basically intercept them as they pass by this asteroid in 13 weeks. And spend very low fuel to do it. 6.8 versus 4.3. It's a big fight. But it's one we should win. Have I played Master Command? No, I haven't. I did see the demo when it came out during the last Team Next Fest, but I never ended up having a chance to play it. Though it looks very fun. And I've mostly just been hearing good things about it. One of your agents converted with some going to ground, all full inspired should be good. They're all full inspired right now. That's like what we did. We did a full go to ground and then a full inspire. They're all at 20 loyalty right now, so... I ain't really sure what the deal is.
Securing our interests.
Offering support.
No, I
will
ain't
help
gonna
them.
panic about it none.
Lend in my expertise.
The computer stealing tech at this point don't really matter. In my opinion.
Things are cooling off.
Long
Yeah,
live
yeah.
the revolution.
You're almost there. 71 days. While participating in target simulations aboard a ship, the sub-lieutenant directed an energy officer to do an idea to improve the efficiency of the ship's weapons in combat. Laser weapons, particle weapons, mag weapons, or missiles do 1% extra damage. Damn, that's a good question. I'm gonna say 1% for particle weapons because they're the slowest firing. So 1% damage is going to cause them to do the most value. And we do have like a lot of those spinal mount cannons. I have a lot of particle weapons in general. Those guys broken from the big fight finally show back up to Jupiter. They'll probably just hang out there for the meantime.
At your service.
You could defend the
Making
Central
things
Asian
safe for our
Union.
people.
It's kind of nice, at least, like, the time it takes to apply counselors is dramatically reduced.
I will help them.
Just because we don't have to spend a lot of time on Earth.
Protecting our interests.
1% damage boost on one ship. Be still my beating heart. No, that's across our entire fleet. And I mean, 1% is not a lot. Don't get me wrong, but I think it adds up a little bit.
Violence is abating.
All right, Mercury's up to
The
3K
revolution is coming.
with a bit of decent speed. I am honestly wondering about making one of these scrap fleets. I don't know, maybe we should do that. These guys don't really have anything. They've got a bit of point defense, but you know what? Why not? "54 days. Just building a small additional Earth fleet that I can... these little ships that are zooming around, that's the perfect thing for those guys to target. 2.9 going into Mercury, right? Versus 2.9. With a mothership. "34 days. Should I pull off some of you lads who can go fast? You know what, man? Most of these ships can go fast. How fast could this whole fleet move? If I wanted you to go to Mercury, 12 weeks, March. Well, that's not very good. Why are the Docker-class dreadnoughts so slow? They have advanced antimatter plasma core torches. 44 milligs of cruise. Oh, because they have like 200 armor on the front of them. That's why. I see. The Donka is just slow. Yeah. Oh, no, the real problem is that I can only spend 31 because of these kamikaze ships. And that bomber. And these shield guys. That's the real problem. My max Delta V was very low. "5 weeks, the 20th of January. Oh, that's close, but I don't think it's close enough. 15th of January. So I could get rid of all these medium ships. Maybe the big guns. 4th of January. There we go. So you and you can merge. You're just going to be the EDF2 for now. All right. And this guy can go back to probably running public opinion wherever he wants. USA? Nordic countries, maybe? Nah, let's just go with the USA.
I will tell our story.
Let him be free. Lasers and particles have PD, so both were good. Yeah, that was also a big part. I was thinking, like, we have a lot of antimatter laser weapons, so...
Offering counsel.
Offering
Another
support.
fleet going to Earth.
Offering assistance.
Another fleet going to Earth. They really, man, the moment I drop Earth under like 1,000, they just start shucking fleets at it. Which, like, understandable. Less than a month.
Things are cooling off.
We've moved the needle.
Nothing to report.
Long live the revolution!
Nothing to report. Long live the revolution! Like, okay. Calm down a minute. Cool your jets. I still have $3 million worth of that. You're coming up to low Mercury in 15 days. Jugger, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the agency. Who gets there first? I guess our guys get to Mercury. It's garbage probe. Let's have you guys join the Mercury fleet. And then also, sorry, I need you to resupply, please. 5 days. Lots of hydrogen. And then we'll be ready to wipe them out.
Ready.
Should
What's the
probably,
yaw?
this guy is fine. We'll have him defend the PDL.
Securing our interests.
See how we do.
Assistance.
Offering counsel.
Offering support.
And these
Protecting
guys,
our interests.
Alpha 420. All right, no, they're keeping their name. they know what's going on. They know what's up here. They ain't getting no fancy, no new names. 15th of January. This is just before they arrive in low Mercury orbit. That's just before they arrive. And cost me the less Delta V. So we're going to do that. And we'll catch them out. Get ready to throw some hands. Yeah, all these little fleets around are a problem to me. Just the alien mothership. We're 4.3 against 2.9. I'm going to auto this one, see how it does. Yes, sir. I'll take it. Head back to Henry Durant and just let them get repaired. So this is now the real EDF. He says, even though there's a bunch of slow ass ships in here. What is this fleet meant to be? These troop cruisers only have like 136. I don't think I could take them with me. Mercs. Civilized way of doing things. 3K. All right, well, you guys might as well go back to Earth. Or maybe the moon. 2 weeks. Yeah, nobody else is coming in here anytime soon.
We are winning their hearts and minds.
The people will be free.
This guy can resupply. And I think he's waiting on a shipyard to get built. And I think I've forgotten to build the shipyard. Classic. I do love that. I do love forgetting to build shipyards for those guys. Nice. The EAF is officially here. So, what are we doing in Mercury? Let's colonize Uranus, ruler of the skies. And found ourselves a little refueling platform here. Just to make sure we know what's up. And we'll work our way from the center out. Ideally using as little gas as we have to. Look at that spiral. Don't ask me how that works to get there. All right, these guys are already launching fleets. Those... Wow, okay, he does not like me being here, that's for sure. What is really hilarious is that he just abandoned all of his stations here. There's 3 bases here. 3 full colonies. There was a part of me that knew I should have waited to do that. Okay, Ceres has a fight. Ready to go. I don't remember chasing these guys down, did I? I cannot believe we don't even take a single shot there. Obtain a rank 3 admiral. Yeah, these guys were going to... That's the Ceres attack force. These guys were going to the moon, weren't they? So somebody must have intercepted them. Transfer for low Jupiter orbit. Is that where I said to go? Got the memory on me like a goldfish here. Why not? I guess we were intercepting a fleet for them. Oh, yeah. My bad. These were the guys we intercepted outside of 19 Psyche. And we could keep going. Ooh, destructive testing. Military scientists at Erasmus Station have prototyped a new weapon system. As their professionists want to do, they are very eager to put the brand new invention to the test. So eager, in fact, they've submitted a lengthy proposal detailing an extraordinary varied battery of tests to gather as much data as they possibly can. While they acknowledge that the need for authentic targets could cause issues later down the line in the form of introducing debris into low Earth orbits, they maintain that such issues are entirely secondary compared to the wealth of data they could be gathering. Less destructive. Allowed if not the Academy. Allowed if not the Academy. Allowed if the have's income is greater than 0 for engineering. Well, I guess we'll just get some general, generic stuff. One base down. There's a station here we got to get rid of. But I want to deal with the land bases first. While we still have the troops to do it. Doctor, hello. Red title expected different. Can watch this though too. It's good, I'm glad to hear. Tried to bait a few people in with the title this morning. What are you defending? African
Making
Union.
things safe for our people.
How is America the rebellion? 5.7. She's climbing.
Where do you need me?
We're also getting public opinion there, but that'll help during the actual coup. Amazing. Wow, the economy in India expands to 6 nodes.
Offering support.
Incredible.
Offering assistance.
I will help them.
Securing our control.
Africa gets a claim on Madrid. We blow up another base. Climate change, where we at? Still going up. Still going up. Still staying neutral. By 6K. Do I just save up until we flip America and then direct invest to fix their entire sustainability problem? I mean, the other part of me is like, I could just dump all that sustainability into like China and have them remove a bunch of stuff from orbit. EAF's going to take out another base. I cannot believe they've been that successful. These guys are waiting on a few more
Public
ships.
opinion is moving in our direction.
The uprising is underway.
So good. Just a delight. Watching us wipe out these stations with barely a fight. We will recover salvage. A ship with Marines may destroy bases and stations, and a ship with functioning weaponry may destroy a station. We can seize a station we've docked with or an enemy base from an interface orbit. Halves with Marine defenses will be harder to capture. Marine modules. No, let's just... Because I can't actually take their halves, so let's just blow it up. Suck it, aliens. So the big problem we have here is that there are a bunch of fleets in orbits. But that got rid of the vast bulk of their bases. Let's fly out to this station next. Take out those fleets, and then we can bomb that base. There's more of my scraps. Scraps. Have I cleaned Ireland since the nuclear war there? We don't actually own Ireland. Now we're getting dinged up. Goodbye, Heb. Ah, yeah, there's my worry. So I don't actually have the Marines to take all these bases. But that doesn't mean I have to be stopped. Because I can just found a platform in low orbit here. With some basic upgrades. And then we can defend that until we're ready to move out. There's some other ships coming in there, so. Central African Cooperation and the Republic of Congo has merged. Okay. Game looks cool, gives me old school UFO unknown vibes. Yeah, it's heavily inspired by XCOM. So it's got that vibe to it. I'm assuming when someone shows up into my orbit, that's just from like a mankind faction. They're not bothering me. The truth is that I don't know that for certain, but Insurgency 5. Yeah, okay, he's starting to put a lot of guys into stabilize now because he sees what I'm doing.
Ready to go.
5% crackdowns. I mean, Ireland's sustainability is back up quite a bit. So I assume they must have gotten rid of the... Oh no, fallout. This region has been struck by 3 nuclear barrages. Regions damaged in this way suffer a permanent loss in population growth due to radiation, contaminated food, and water supplies. Doha would be the same, I guess. Right? Struck by 1 nuclear barrage. Yeah, none of these are really my territories, so... You have 18 billion, you have 45 billion, you have 15 billion. Dude, even Africa is bigger than the PDL now. The European Union is about to overtake China. No, I'm not that well liked here.
Standing by for orders. We must persuade the people.
I should probably fix that. That feels like something I should probably be fixing. Yeah, we've been letting the economy here just go skyrocket. What is our max mil tech? 10.5. We're almost maxed on that too.
I will help them.
I will help them.
Offering assistance.
Securing our interests.
Yeah, again, it's one of those things that I could just keep gobbling countries, but it's not really worth the effort. Humanity First did just attack me.
The people will come to our side.
But they also failed. Flooding in Rome.
The revolution is coming.
Low Bacino orbit. Yeah, that's right. We got to get rid of that too. Well, Ceres is almost back to Jupiter, so they can move back on them after. Repair. Also merge that other fleet into you. Nice. Europe keeps growing. Until I can release the Caliphate, you can't really control the Middle East and Africa. I mean, I think there are some... Like, I think Egypt has become some sort of a super state in that area. But again, it's just like once I'm at 60%, it doesn't really matter. Like, I don't need to control the entire world. I don't really have the mission control points to do it anyway, so...
Reporting in.
We'll send you over to America.
The government must fall.
Okay, I want to say that's all the ships we're building at Earth. No, we have another, like, 2 months. That fleet's at 4K already.
Offering counsel.
And I've built it in, like,
Support.
no time at all. Very promising. Alright, you got the 37 and an 80 coming to low Jupiter orbit. I'm not really worried about them. Where's Bettina? (187) Lamberta has a big station just outside of Mars. This is the Bettina orbit, though. Yeah. These guys have been stocking up big armies for 23 weeks. I guess that's my jump point into Saturn, though. All right, let's go. I'll have that little scrap fleet almost done. All counselors live another 6 lives. No, I guess let's give them all XP. India gets new
We're
core
winning
economic
their hearts and
region.
minds.
Long live the revolution.
We'll do double revolutions in America. Shouldn't take too long. Space dock. So the EAF can not do anything because there's no orbital core out there yet, so that space dock is still technically offline. Yeah, these are zooming little ships. When the computer wants to, he can really cook a fleet. Which is a little worrisome, but yeah, it's not too bad. Spring Blizzard in Arkanglex. I have no idea where that is, but let's provide some economic aid. I'm assuming Russia.
Offering counsel.
Offering support.
It's a lot of alien fleets.
We've moved the needle.
Lamberta.
Death
Oh,
to
that's
the
so funny.
tyrants.
Long live the revolution!
The computer saw that I was coming to Bettina, and he just took all of his ships and was like, let's go to the other station on the other side here. 4.2. I don't know that that's going to be enough for them. But he is like full gas. All right. See how that turns. Hopefully that little scrap fleet can go deal with them. You guys in Indonesia.
Acknowledged.
Acknowledged. Protecting our interests. Offering support.
Lending my expertise.
I don't know what all those guys are going to
Securing
do in
our
low
interests.
Jupiter, but I feel like Jupiter has all of its battle stations online at this point, so I'm not really worried about it. I am worried about this station out here.
Public
But I guess
opinion is
really
moving in
that's
our
their
direction.
that's like the closest
uprising
belter
is
station for them.
underway.
So
The people will be free.
if we take out Patina and we move a fleet there, then they're actually locked out. Okay, so now we can start repairing. I'm gonna switch out our vibe here a little bit more than normal. And what else do we need? Egg complex. We're gonna want Marine battalions. I should keep them busy. Now, I know that this repair and resupply is going to be really long, 139 days, but like, it's a lot faster than literally all the other options. You are going to low Ganymede orbit. I don't love that. So I don't think I have any fleets out there. I do not. And are they done at Earth? 21 days. Ah, for the salvage ships. Okay. You guys are on repairs. You're waiting on a space dock. Let's see here. The EAF and the attack force are my actual attack ships. So now is Alpha 420. Then we have EDF, Mars, Mercury, and then the taxi. EDF 2 is a defense force. The EDF is actually like, what are they? They're more of like an inner system backup fleet. I gotta rename these guys. Can I rename you to EDF properly? And then rename the EDF to like, what would we call them? Like the inner system security, the ISA, the Inter System Security Agency. Low Jupiter, year and a half. Oh, I meant to put on an alarm. Did I? Yes, I think I did. Perfidious Albion bested you yet again. Classic Albion. Classic. A space band-aid? We're just trying to fix our problems a little bit at a time. Just slapping little band-aids on. Cannot believe how many levels everyone's getting. I feel like our level speed is gotten outrageous. I'm not sure if it's tech doing it or just the missions I have them on.
Where do you need me?
Actually, I'm going to have you go to ground
Going silent.
because somebody
orders?
spotted you. Somebody spotted
Ready.
you as well.
Standing by.
I'm here.
Everybody
Hunkering
else is
down.
fine. How's the U.S. looking?
Ready for orders.
Ready.
Standing by.
Reporting in.
At your service.
Not as good as I thought. Aha! I've had to switch these guys to like full oppression. Now that's not going to be enough, dudes. You can't stop me. I will cause a civil war in America. We get more mines for free. Might as well grab some more exotics. Did I have any counselors die off due to old age? No.
Offering assistance.
We have lost
Initiating
2
deep
counselors
Going off the
due to attacking alien bases. And that's been it. Everything else has been like really positive. Better finish this war soon before your counselors start keeling over.
Public sentiment is increasingly
I
with us.
mean, some of them are
The
pretty old.
people
This guy's
will
like
be set
72.
free.
The uprising is underway.
But we've also done so much future tech that like I feel like they might just live forever at the rate we're teching. Also just retire when they get old. True. Then I'd have to train up new counselors. All right. So Alpha 420, which is going to be called the Blaze It Intercept. What are we calling it? Blaze It Intercept Force, the BIF. 4.2K. That's pretty solid. I'll pull an intercept out there. Just want to start grabbing these inter-colony, inter-system fleets. Small fleet in Jupiter, okay.
Ready to go. Offering assistance.
Ready for my mission. Lend in my expertise.
You guys go back and do your things. Keep cooking. Have I completely eclipsed all the other human factions, or are they still formidable? Seems like they have a ton of mines in the
Offering
asteroid belt.
counsel.
They do have a ton of mines in the asteroid belt, but most of those mines are not producing a lot, and they don't really have a lot of space presence other than that. They're not out on anywhere past the belt,
Public opinion
except
is
for the
moving in our
servants,
direction.
who have
The
some
revolution is coming.
push on
The
Jupiter,
revolution is coming.
but nobody else. Book burning in the Pan-Asian Combine. Let's provide funding for schools and libraries. Yeah, like no one's been able to even get past Jupiter, and the servants have barely been able to hold a presence in Jupiter. It's very small. We own 65% of the Earth in terms of population. And we could own more, but we just don't really need to. It's an additional minigame we don't need to be playing. Europe and the EU.
Standing by. Making things safe for
Sorry,
our
India and
Where
the
to?
EU.
Securing our control.
Okay, okay. Let them keep going. 29th of September. Decolonization. Love to see
I will help.
that.
offering support.
Making things safe for our people.
Protecting our interests.
Will there be War Tales streams? Not anytime soon, I don't think. No. Another contender for a long series. Yeah, we've already done. That's the thing. Is like we already did a War Tales series that was like very long. We did it, I think, 2 years ago. And it was the longest running series on the channel for a very long time. Where are these guys going? Biff. They don't actually know. They mostly just need to refuel. Let's just send them to Mars then. Because that's not too far away. Where the hell are all these guys going? Canis? Canis? Okay, so
the revolution.
most of these
uprising
alien
is
fleets are
underway.
already like, they all went to Lamberta and then we're like, okay, get out of the system, go to Canis. That's good stuff to see. We're heading to Bettina, 37 days. You are 11 days from low Earth orbit. You are here to intercept them. Of August. Just go there. Arctic methane eruption. Oh no. It's another huge boost on the environment. All right, I got a lot of influence. I'm gonna see if I can do something here. If I direct invest into your environment, 300. If I put like 100 points in right now. How can I reasonably see what this is doing? 9575. Nine, 5, 5, 2. Okay. That was almost 0.2 off the carbon dioxide. That almost offset the methane as well. So I could just pump. The thing is it's like, it's a bit of a race to the bottom. Okay, America's at 9.4 civil wars, so.
Ready for my mission.
Can I coup you yet? 1% chance of coup.
Ready for orders.
I'm here. Offering support.
We're gonna flip the US right now. These guys should trigger them into full
Offering
civil war.
support.
I will help them.
I will help them.
Who is in the United States of North America? America and the Bahamas. Nice. You guys can go back to Lunar Shipyard. Let them get patched up. The Biff. I mean, the BIF can't take sites, but it can take fleets and stations. Right.
The next time you steal a slave child from a desert planet and attempt to raise them with telepathic powers, make sure not to get stabbed by a long red lightsaber and instantly die. If possible.
I'll try, but there's really no promises in that department. Sometimes you just get stabbed. Sometimes you want to look cool, and it doesn't work out so well for you in the end. But I'll do my best. Thank you for 40 months, my dude. I hope you're doing well. I hope you've been enjoying the Terra Invicta. I feel like there's no one I'm playing this for as much as I'm playing it for you. Deep down.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
The uprising is underway.
13 antimatter. This is my taxi cab. That for the longest time I did not have enough gas to refuel. Construction module in Umbriel orbit. That's nice. That does mean I can build now here. Now, do I need to build? Probably not. Am I going to build anyway because I have a problem? Yes. Mostly just because I want a land base. Start building that up. Oddly specific advice you got there. Yeah, it tracks. Something about it makes sense, you know? It's not every day I get to, what was it, kidnap a slave child from a desert planet? Wave of fear. Why are people fearing? We're absolutely kicking the alien butt right now.
Where to?
Insurrection? How'd you get that down so much? Stabilize mission failure. Stabilize missions 2.3. Wow. What does he have? Every single one of his counselors trying to fix this place right now? It does seem like that might be the case.
Orders?
Now I could just start murdering you. 10%.
Initiating surveillance.
I just want to know who you are.
What's the op?
That's the case. All right, we're beloved there. We're beloved there. We're beloved there. We're mostly beloved there. Beloved there. Not so beloved down here.
I will try to sway the public.
Standing by for orders.
Large bonuses to increase unrest missions. Public campaigns to purge missions.
Cracking down.
Reporting in.
Yeah.
Surveilling target.
I do want to know who that is.
Acknowledged. Securing our interests.
Offering counsel.
Just in case.
Securing our control.
Probably wouldn't hurt us to capture one of their guys if we could. Now, that is where EXP-1 is. Yes. My god, my explorer fleet finally gets to go back into orbit. Now, you might ask, what the hell are they doing out here? Which I would say, I don't really know. I guess I could just keep daisy chaining together comets. So we have a boost path out there. Why not?
I have new information.
Let's repeat and continue that. But I also want to see who that guy is. Series 7.1 versus 4. Overwhelming fleet strength. That is Jade Station in Bettina orbit. Gonzo. So you discovered this judge.
Death to the tyrants.
And she was that hard to find? She doesn't look like she should be.
Prepping for next mission.
You guys are going to take that base.
Long live
Next.
the revolution!
They slipped away from us.
7%. Okay, yeah, they did defend that. Homies are trying so hard to keep a hold on this right now. Okay. We're gonna find an automated outpost here. It's gonna take a very long time for it to be built. But I'm mostly just doing it so the aliens can't take it back. So, oh man, I'm right next to Ceres? All right, well, let's just pop over there. Two weeks, we can refuel. I did not realize Ceres was that close. Did Agent answer? Because if not, there's a fairly lengthy Wartail series on the VOD. Yeah. Everything up to the Tavern DLC, yeah. You're heading to Bettina orbit. That is not worth doing. We just cleared that out. But then again, what does this say? This symbol here is new on this alien fleet in the bottom left corner. Uh-oh. 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 How did I not see you coming in? 2.4 with 2 assault carriers? You're fine. Where are they coming into? Low Earth Orbit 1. So we'll just move the ISA into low Earth orbit. Actually, you know what? Just intercept that fleet. Because I think what it'll have you do. I hope this is good enough, Army. 26th of October is when they arrive. Let's get them here on the 25th. All right, we'll put you
Ready for orders.
Where do you
back
need me?
into China. Why don't I have a U on her?
Surveilling target.
I'm here.
You on
Tracking
her.
target.
So I'm going to need to stop these counselors if I want to be able to slow these guys down now. September. The EAF should be done 10 days.
Offering
And then we could take over the rest of that.
Offering counsel.
Without word tales, you wouldn't have you for words. True. True.
Person of interest surveilled.
You know, there's a lot of like surprisingly
Got some intel on our
important
target.
games that we've played over the years.
The people will be set free.
The people will be free.
The people will be free. I'm killing his government here. Wow. He was at like 7, and then he had to start oppressing so much. All right, let's nuke a base. And the Ceres attack force, which is actually at Ceres, which is kind of fitting. You have a few fleets coming into Bettina. Nothing too serious, though. I think I'm going to send these guys out to Saturn. Where we have no bases. But they still have a base on Titan. I think we need a tier 3 on Saturn. Yeah, we do. Ceres, Jupiter, and Saturn. EAF gets rid of another one. Okay, that's fine. We have an intercept fleet coming in there for them. Are we building up on Ceres? Kerwan Quater, Yellow, Telem, Maven 80. So a bunch of this stuff on Ceres I just stole. This I clearly made myself, though. So here's how this is going to work. We're going to upgrade those heavy fusion reactors. We're going to upgrade that admin tower. We're going to build another Spaceworks. You need another agriculture complex. For sure. Hell, man, you might need 2. If they each take 3,000, let's do that. You have a civilian complex. You have a nanofac. You could probably use more Marines. But I could give you a space hospital, and I kind of like the idea of that. So this will be a tier 3 settlement then, which will complete that objective for us.
Standing by.
Currently, a bunch of you guys are just like chasing down random people. Loyalty 20.
Standing by.
Loyalty 14.
Where to?
You defend the PDL.
Protecting our interests.
Acknowledged.
Your orders?
We'll keep the heat on there.
I will help them.
Making things safe for our people.
Golden. I wouldn't oppose even more War Tales. I mean, there's a lot of DLC I have not covered for it. That I could say for certain. They've just put out a lot of DLC over the years. And not all of it we got to. I guess I might as well repair the rest of that. I am building a base here. Is this an automated base? No, this is a full base. If I need tier 3 out here, which I don't really think I do, but we might as well have one tier 3 base. And I gotta wait for him to finish actually being built. Okay.
We've got some intel on our target.
So we'll let the EAF repair. And then
The revolution is coming.
The revolution is coming.
I guess I'm gonna start daisy chaining them up. To Neptune, maybe? Biff, you arrived in Bettina orbit, which is a bit of a mistake, maybe. I can basically just wait for these guys to show up in 11 weeks. Which I guess, hell, we might as well do. These are the assault carriers. This is actually a pretty close fight. Yeah, I am going to lose a couple of scrap lasers, but that's okay. These guys are going to go back to lunar shipyards. And I suppose we might as well build them some more boats. Because it's not really going to hurt them. Temporary orbit? That's not where I told you to go. I told you to go to the shipyards. So they ain't getting in here. You be open to hearing more tales from the war? All right. Careful what you wish for. That base at Uranus is almost safe.
Protecting our interests.
Acknowledged.
All right, you're gonna flip the
I'll
counselor.
make an offer they can't refuse.
At your service.
I have this other counselor that I could try to flip. But I think
Securing our control.
let's probably make sure Africa's okay here. All right, environment is good. Welfare, economy, all that needs help. Unity needs help. 1.3. Yeah, you know what? Let that keep going. Pretty happy with all our little countries. 8.8 here on insurrection.
Offering counsel.
Securing our interests.
Making things safe for our people.
Okay, they did bring one counselor back. I could just start detaining counselors when they come back to try and help this place. Interesting. Interesting. There's a lot more secret alien facilities than I would have expected. Wow, these are really good counselors. The first colonists of the lonely outpost of humanity noted the colors of the ice giant reminded them of the skies of Earth. Humans arrive in Uranus. First colony core. Yeah, what are we doing with you? You lads are gonna be 3 battle stations. You're gonna be a bunch of heavy fusion reactors. You're gonna be 2 marine battalions. A civilian complex, an agriculture complex. You're probably going to have to be a second agriculture complex. But we'll get to that. We'll build the nanofac, a space hospital, a civilian complex, command center. That should be good for now. Actually, wait, you're my only... Yeah, no, we're going to build more here. 2 space works. Second agriculture complex. And another marine battalion. Because that'll be a fully tier 3 base at Uranus, which I don't think we need. But, just in case. Terrorist bombings in Africa. Nationwide manhunt. We were unable to track down the perpetrators.
Long live the revolution.
The uprising is underway.
Yeah, we're okay. 9.6 Civil War. Come on, you're so close. Oppression goes up to 3. I see how it is, USA. What, you don't want to give all those nuclear weapons over to a civil war? I can't imagine why.
Where to?
You flipped? No. Oh, I can only flip one at a time.
Please keep me safe.
Interesting. All right.
Ready for my mission. Offering support.
Ready for my mission.
Where do you need me?
I mean, I'm hoping if I just keep
We'll make our
boosting
appeal.
public opinion in the USA, when it flips, it will flip to my favor, or at least partially my favor. You guys are getting repaired. Being targeted with the initiative. Our SI goes silent. Wow. Okay, that didn't take long.
Offering support.
Yeah, see,
Offering
unfortunately, all
assistance.
these guys are stabilizing nations, but we can't see them until
Offering
they're already in here
assistance.
doing it. And I assume those stabilizers are going to go before ours do. Well, I don't know for sure. And if he only has 1, it might not beat our 2.
Death to the tyrants.
10.
The revolution is coming.
The people will come to our side.
9.3. Interesting. So we can push it to 10, but then he can bring it back down in the same rotation, which means it doesn't break into civil war. Unless I start like kidnapping his guys, maybe. The problem is he seems to be rotating the guys in and out here.
Standing by for
I mean,
orders.
there is one thing I know, which is if I assassinate him, all the others will go to ground.
Eyes on target.
Your orders?
I think the same if I detain them.
will bring them to our side.
So I'm going to try to flip some more. Flip, flip, Flipadelphia. Counselors get an XP boost. We'll give them another 6 months. Okay, this time they all
Lending my
left.
expertise.
So if I land both of these, we should get civil war. You are being
Prepping for next
targeted
mission.
by the initiative.
We've got the package.
How?
Cleaning things up.
Cleaning things up.
How? No
Prepping
one
for
can
next
see
mission.
you and everyone has 20
Prepping for
loyalty.
next mission.
Prepping for mission.
How are you all being
I
targeted
will
by the
report when my
initiative?
mission is complete.
I don't
Wrapping up.
understand. This should not be, and yet it is. Should not be, and yet it is. Story of my life here.
The uprising is underway.
13
Long
billion
live the
US
revolution.
GDP, starts games at 23. Yeah, I mean, they've been under control of the initiative for a long time, so. Revolution! A violent revolution has overthrown the government in the United States of America. Look at us. We are democracy now. Economy, welfare, 2 points in welfare, 3 into environments, 2 into economy, 1 in knowledge, 1 in government, none into funding, none into boosts, 1 into mission control, 1 into space defense. Direct investment, environment, 300 points. Confirm. 2! That's it. Wow. Thought that was going to do better. All right, we'll get it up to 3.4. I am over the control point cap. Can't really do anything about that, unfortunately. I mostly just need to get the environment up here. You know what, man? Actually, screw everything else. I only am concerned about the environment at this point. That is prioritas number 1. Now stabilize it super fast before someone else coups it. Lost the EU the hard way. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. Rest value is like 0.43 here, so. We get a lot of armies.
We'll restore peace to this nation.
Your orders. We'll turn down the heat.
Standing by for orders.
Let's actually have you defend it.
Ready to go.
Drop you in a PR campaign. Just to buff it up.
Securing our interests.
Ready.
Have
Making our
you just defend
Standing by.
Indonesia, because we actually don't have a lot of public relations down here at this point, so. So I think I just have to start pumping money into environment, and that's it. And that should work. You guys are repaired in a couple of days. The old EAF. You had it for like 1 turn, the EU. Our EU's been pretty stonks. Yeah, I mean, we're really trying to still purge as much out of there as we can. I don't know that I want to change anything else going on here. Like economy, yes. Environment, yes. All the other things, sure, a little bit. I could probably put a little bit more into welfare, but I don't know that we need to. The EU is doing fine. I honestly, I think with the coup in America, the attack on Uranus, we've got, what, a fleet moving its way towards Saturn right now, low Titan orbit in 60 days. We're at almost 70% of Earth's population. So Ceres, Jupiter, and Saturn all have tier 3 bases being built. No, sorry, Saturn does not, but it will once that fleet is out there. I say that. Yeah, no, I think the Ceres Attack Force has fleets that can build bases. That'll get rid of Titan. Neptune has 3 bases outside of Triton. And then it's the wormhole. We might be able to do it. But we might be able to do it in the next episode. So you have to come back and see whether or not we can beat it in 1 more or 2 more. Until then, bye-bye.